first step in creating a class is to create a term. So if I create a new term, I can set it to school year or semester or trimester, whatever you want to do, whenever your classes change. And then you set the first day and the last day. And then you can also add days off. So for example, holidays and conferences, professional development days, anything like that. When you're done, click Save, and you have a new school year. Then you add a class. Click this button here, give your class a name. I like to give my classes the name of the homeroom teacher for those students. So let's say Smith. Choose your grade. Set the start and end time for the class. So if this class starts at 10 o'clock and ends at 10:40, and then how often do I see the class? Now if I see them every single day, leave that. If I see them on certain days of the week, choose weekly. And you'll see, you can choose which days of the week you see the class. Or if I see them on some sort of rotation, say a 3-day rotation or a 6-day rotation. Now, be aware that your rotation will start on the first day of your school term that you set over here. So make sure that if your class starts on the second day of the rotation that you put day 2 instead of day 1. Now once you choose that, you're going to select a rhythmic rubric. For second graders, let's say half notes, quarter, eighth, and rest. Make sure you've got the right school term. And then finally, you can pre-populate with the numbered students. That you're going to say, I have 20 students in this class, and you're going to give them a student password that they'll all remember together, and hit submit. And this is going to take a while because what it's doing is it's creating events on your calendar for every time that class meets. So you can see now if I click on the name of the class, then it opens up this where I have student numbers. If I go into the calendar now, you will see that class show up on your calendar. Weekly, monthly, or by day. So if I click on that calendar event, you can see the class, the start time, the end time, the date. If I want to go to the next class meeting, I hit next or previous to go back. And then I can add steps like name game for the beginning of the year. Once I add one step, it'll give me option to do another one. Review class rules. And then when I'm done with this lesson, I can click over here and say that I've accomplished these goals or not. Now you can also link your longer lesson plans into here. This will pop up any lesson plan that is a 3rd grade lesson at that point. And if I choose one of those, then the process of the lesson will also appear on the list, so you can remind yourself of what things you wanted to teach with that lesson.